Hello everyone, Adrienne here. So today I am going to be doing a review of Romance of the Forest by Anne Radcliffe. And obviously I was extremely excited to read this because obviously Anne Radcliffe is one of my favorite authors now. I just love the way she writes, I really do. It's very lyrical and just so descriptive. She's never been to any of the places that she writes about, but she describes them in vivid detail. I just love it. And she just chooses the best stories. She maps out just the best stories and plots for her novels, and I just love it. So with Romance of the Forest, it tells the story of a couple who is fleeing Paris to avoid creditors. And they're really worried about being pursued. They stop off at this little cottage where a young woman is being horrifically... They stop off at this cottage on the way out. Okay. They stop off at this little cottage on the way out of town, meet a lovely young lady who is unfortunately being terrorized by someone in the cottage, and they decide to find it in their hearts to take her with them. And her name is Adeline, and she was abandoned by her father and thrown into a convent, and now she's here. So the couple is named Lamotte, and they, out of the kindness of their hearts, are deciding to help Adeline. So the Lamottes and their two servants and Adeline venture out of Paris, trying to get as far away from Paris as they can. With good reason. It's kind of scary out there. They go deep into the forest and the countryside and find an abandoned abbey. It's in the beautiful Gothic style and it's just marvelous. They make themselves at home there, thinking that they should be safe since the abbey is abandoned. Unfortunately, one of Lamotte's servants kind of lets it slip that the Lamottes are nearby. Not good. Really not good. Adeline has a very terrifying dream about someone being murdered in that abbey. And of course, what should happen but Monsieur Lamotte discovering a skeleton inside a chest in the abbey. What? There also comes the discovery of a rusty dagger. Still covered in blood. Oh lordy, this is just not turning out to be a good situation at all. To make matters worse, Madame Lamotte is becoming very jealous of Adeline, suspecting that her husband is cheating on her with Adeline. Not cool. To kind of make matters a little bit better, the Lamotte's son comes to visit them at the abbey, having heard that a family is staying there. And then to make matters kind of stressed out, really stressed out, the local Marquis does pay a visit to the abbey and introduces himself to the inhabitants. His Marquis Montal, and he's not all that he appears to be. He declares his sincere love for Adeline and she politely refuses him. After that, he pretty much decides that if he can't have her, no one will. So as far as Romance of the Forest goes, it's filled with a lot more spooky and suspenseful elements than, say, Mysteries of Udolpho, and then you don't have Adeline like fainting as much as Emily is in the Mysteries of Udolpho, so I appreciate that. And so there's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of terrifying visions and dreams, and a skeleton found in a little chest in an abbey. That's spooky. That's some spooky shit right there. So overall, I found this a bit of a quicker read, a little easier to get through than some of her other novels. I would say that this is comparable to The Italian. I really, really enjoyed The Italian. So when it comes to Romance of the Forest and The Italian, I enjoyed them about the same for pretty much the same reasons, because they're extremely suspenseful and awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Romance of the Forest by Anne Radcliffe. I really enjoyed reading it. If you have read it, please feel free to leave your comments down in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought of it. Was it cool? Was it nifty? Did it really tickle your fancy for suspenseful terror? I hope so. Because it really did for me. And for more reviews of Gothic literature and absinthe and videos about opera, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you guys later. Bye!